Genrich. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm also the president of the Mercer County Libertarian Party. Thank you. I'd like to thank Dan O'Neill and Stephen Honeywell and Mike Rufo for being a part of this today. They're also part of the Libertarian Party. Although I was asked today to speak about coronavirus, there's a lot more important things than coronavirus to talk about. Not only am I a healthcare professional, but I'm also a liberty advocate. It is not the role of the government to protect you from yourself. Did everybody see that Facebook live video of the women in the gift shop in Country Home, Bernardsville, New Jersey? Wearing a mask and utilizing hand sanitizer in your own business while you're not conducting business. You have the power to know what's better for your life than the government does. When government interferes in protecting you from yourself, they have then overstepped, and that's when things start getting bad. As a 12-term Republican congressman said, Dr. Ron Paul, we don't have the freedom of speech to talk about the weather. We have the First Amendment, so we can say some very controversial things. For example, saying you'll be returning to work regardless of what is recommended because you have a family to support. You have the power to know what's better for your life than the government does. As long as you're not hurting other people, you can also perform contentious things. When you allow the government to manipulate the way in which you act or conduct yourself, for example, fearing to drive after 8 p.m. because you're afraid of being stopped and questioned. When you allow the government to manipulate the way your child acts, for example, wanting to play with other children and enjoy human interaction. When you allow the government to manipulate the economy, for example, interfering with the backbone of America, that's small businesses from conducting business. They've again overstepped and violated your natural rights. All natural rights are protected by the Constitution, and you have the power to know what's better for your life than the government does. Politicians are abusing their power and controlling us. When fear is shoved down your throat, you begin to question yourself. You begin to doubt yourself. You start giving up your natural rights and liberties in exchange for false promises that the government will take care of you. They believe they know what's better for your life than you do. And I'm here to tell you that you hold the power to know what's better for your life than the government does. Lockdowns are not one size fits all. People are protesting and rallying all over the country demanding that these house arrest orders be lifted. They don't have to call it martial law when everyone's willingly locking down like criminals in their own home. The government has no authority to tell us what activities are essential. The only government that claim authority to tell what activities are essential are the totalitarian states. In 1976, the swine flu was dominating the headlines and politicians were begging for something to be done about the virus. Listen to what I said again. Politicians were begging for something to be done about the virus. It turned out that the swine flu vaccine was not only ineffective, but very dangerous. Approximately 50 people who took the vaccine subsequently contracted the Guillain-Barré syndrome, a potentially fatal form of paralysis. It was an expert with the Centers for Disease Control that said the incidence of Guillain-Barré was 4 times higher among people who received the swine flu vaccine than the general population. For some people, vaccines help to reduce the incidence of diseases like polio. However, all vaccines are safe and effective. All vaccines are not safe and effective for all people. If vaccines help people, even the claim to help all people, it doesn't justify that government use aggression to force individuals to be vaccinated. I believe everyone here today has a love for liberty. So where do our liberties or our natural rights come from? I will tell you they don't come from any man or any government. They come from our Creator. Everything the government has was stolen from someone else. When you believe the government owes you something and you accept it, they can easily take it back. You must understand that you have free will, and the only role of the government is to protect that. According to the non-aggression principle, individuals should be free to act as they choose, with the exception that they may not initiate force or the threat of force against another person or their property. When Dr. Ron Paul said he thought the government should follow the Golden Rule, he meant both the Golden Rule and the non-aggression principle. Both are beacons of light to guide us through the journey of life. Friends, liberty lovers, freedom fighters, you are all individuals and you are magical. You hold the power, responsibility, and liberty to control our own lives. Thank you, and open New Jersey now.